Hello my friends, Dowellzrul here, and welcome back to another combo video, and today we have the Malefics. So I figured that I would do back-to-back combo videos to attempt to keep up with my deck profiles, and Malefics just so happened to be next on my list. This is because I don't actually have the Shino Birds, that is my friend's deck, but anyway, So similar to the Flower Guardians, the Malefics don't actually have that many 2-card combos that I would qualify as combos. It's more of just luck of the draw. Though in this case, it's more of luck of the beat stick. Anyway, this deck, obviously, because it's a big beat stick deck, it loves to go second. So my 5-card hands won't be as intimidating as my 6-card hands, and even those won't be super intimidating. Though this deck can surprisingly put up a very, very good fight against most of my decks, just because of 4,000 attack points being very hard to get over when it comes back over and over. So, without any further ado, we have the only 2-card combo, the only combo that I would call the combo in the deck, the Monster Reborn Planet Pathfinder combo. So basically, you just summon out your Pathfinder, sack it for a field spell, Monster Reborn it back, search another field spell. So it's basically a figurative 4th copy of Planet Pathfinder, which is really useful in a lot of situations. And I hope it comes up in my, I really do hope that that combo comes up in my test hands, because I would really love to show you that in action. But, luck of the draw, I guess. We'll see how it goes. That is just really good for baiting out any I guess Ash Blossom, stuff like that. If your opponent were to actually play that, if you were to actually play this in a somewhat competitive scene, like locals or something like that. So, what we have here is Gen X Neutron, Rainbow Dragon, Terra, Malefic World, and Necro Valley. Honestly, going first, this is a terrible hand. For more reasons than just not being able to summon anything except Gen X Neutron. So, what we're going to do is terraforming, and we're going to terra for the Seal of Orichalcos. Now, the reason we're just terraforming for that is simple. We're going to hope to draw into a Malefic next turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to play our Necro Valley, and Necro Valley is going to be a stun card for us. This is the only going first card I have in the deck, and that is because it's searchable. Next, I have Gen X Neutron. It also works later game, too. So we're going to summon the Neutron and end our turn, and during the end phase, that'll allow us to add a Machine-type Tuner Monster from our deck to our hand, so we'll add Parallel Gear. So what we have is Orichalcos, Malefic World, Parallel Gear, and Rainbow Dragon in hand, Necro Valley, and Gen X Neutron on field. This isn't a terrible first turn board. We got our stun card that we needed. It's just that a Malefic would have definitely helped out for this to be much better. Because essentially, even though there's a little more happening behind the scenes in this beat stick deck, it really is just summon big beat stick pass turn. When you go first, anyway. Alrighty. Next 5-card hand, we have Cyber End Dragon, Truth Dragon, Planet Pathfinder, Stick String Kaiju, and Parallel Gear. No field spells. So, first things first, we're going to summon our Pathfinder. Pathfinder is going to sack it for... this is actually one of my favorite field spells. We have the Seal of Orichalcos. Now, that is just one of our options. We could also go for, in this situation... Now, the reason I would pick the Seal is just because we could bring our Cyber End up to 4,500. But what we could also go for is the Necro Valley for the stun. Or what we could do is go for the Mound of the Mound Creator. Now, each of these have their flaws. Mound protects the monsters, but not itself. Though we do get to search our Sphere mode if it gets destroyed. Necro Valley is a great stun card for turn 1, and then Seal protects itself, and it gives your Cyber End a 500 attack point boost. But what I am going to do is I'm going to actually go for... in this situation, I'm going to go for the I'm not going to go for the seal. Seal is definitely out. I don't know if I want to go for the mound or not, though. Because we do have Cyber End, which is level 10. Do I want to stun him or protect my guy? Well, we're playing against an imaginary duelist, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to go for the Necro Valley, throw it out there, summon out the Cyber End, and pass the turn. It's not terrible. Again, this deck is absolutely atrocious going first, but that wasn't one of the worst hands we could have gotten. At least it didn't draw into 3 Rainbow Dragon. That's happened before. Not Malefic Rainbow Dragon, actual Rainbow Dragon. Alright, for 6 card hands, we have Mound of the Bound Creator, Terraforming, Necro Valley, Planet Pathfinder, Cyber End Malefic, and Kamungus. You know, I really think it wants us to have a field spell. I don't know about you, but I think it wants to give us a field spell. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to Terraforming for Kyoto Waterfront. Now, the reason we're Terraforming first, it could get hit by Ash, but if it goes through, we get the Kyoto, and we could activate Kyoto. Then we're going to normal summon the Pathfinder, sack the Pathfinder, placing 1 Kaiju counter on Kyoto Waterfront, and search for... What we're going to do next is search for the Seal of Orichalcos. Now, the reason we're doing that is because we get sack over anything with Kamungus for our second Kaiju counter. Okay. Special summon the Malefic Cyber End Dragon. And we only have 2 counters. But that's fine. Because our guy is a lot bigger than their guy. So we're going to run it over. And Kamungus is going to die. And Kamungus, that'll deal 1,600 damage. And that'll give us our 3rd counter. And Kyoto Waterfront will let us remove 1 counter to add a Kaiju to our hand. Now, obviously, this is assuming that Kamungus didn't use its effects. And, but, whatever. So, now we have a Kaiju in our hand, 3 different field spells to use, Cyber End Dragon on the field, and a field spell that protects itself. I think that's pretty good turn 2 board. Anyway, ow. Sorry. Alright, next, we have our last 6 card hand, and then we're going to call it a day. Alright, just one more shuffle, and then we got Mound of the Bound Creator, Sphere Mode, Cyber End, Necro Valley, Kamungus, and the Seal. You know, I think I should shuffle this better, because these look familiar. Anyway, so we can Sphere Mode over it for our normal summon for the turn. Sphere Mode over 3 guys, and then what we can do is we can special Kamungus over whatever else they have, because we can. Then, I think I'm going to go with the Seal of Orichalcos this time for a 4,500 Cyber End. Then I'm going to spack it with Kamungus for a bunch of damage. Yep. That's that play. This hand was less extravagant. Though, 4,500 attack points is surprisingly hard to get over. So, that is it for the combo video for my Malefics. Slightly more straightforward than my other videos, mostly because it's a B-Stick deck. Though there is a little bit more going on behind the scenes. Sadly, I didn't get to show you any of that, but there's a little bit more going on behind the scenes in this deck, and there's a little strategy to it, more than just summoning big beat stick and running over things. So, with that out of the way, I hope you guys liked. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all of that YouTube stuff. Hit the bell for notifications. Leave a comment on what you thought of my deck. And, once again, give me any suggestions for the deck that you think might help it out. You can go ahead and check out the deck profile I did on the deck in my Discord link's in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.